everybody, and welcome back to a brand new season of Broadway World's Next on Stage, presented by AMDA and Atlantic Acting School and sponsored by 54 Below and MTI. I am, once again, your Broadway buddy, Ben Cameron, and I am really, really jazzed to be back as your host for season 6. If you can believe it. Tonight, we kick off the season by revealing the top 15 contestants in our high school age group. Students from all over the country have been submitting videos of themselves singing a song from the musical theater canon. And you, yes, you, the public, have voted. Our top 15 received the most votes in this round of voting, which concluded on Wednesday night. You voted them into our top 15, and now our esteemed panel of Broadway megastar judges will join us to provide valuable feedback for them to use in the next round of competition, which will be voted on by you. The judges are also going to have a chance to review performances from the 3 contestants that were just so close, didn't quite make the top 15. Of course, we call those our awesome almosts, pushing one of them forward to compete again in the next round for your votes. Are you getting the hang of this? You hold the power, my friends, and the stakes are definitely high this season. Our top 3 finalists in both age groups are going to win a trip to New York City to perform at a live finale this January at the famed 54 Below. Now, before we get into all of that, we need to meet these esteemed megastar Broadway judges. First up, you know her. You love her from her performances on Broadway in shows like Aladdin, In the Heights, Mamma Mia. More recently, she starred as Satine in Moulin Rouge, the musical, and she is currently starring in reunions off-Broadway. Give it up for the fantastic Courtney Reed.
Yay! I'm back.
Courtney, we're back.
We're back,
Can you
baby.
believe it? All right. We've got a couple of these under our belts. We're starting off fresh. What are you looking for this season?
I'm looking for that it factor. The authentic it factor. That's what I'm looking for. I'm so excited.
All right. Next up, you've seen him on Broadway in Kinky Boots and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He appeared in Jesus Christ Superstar live on NBC, and right now he's getting ready to star in Guys and Dolls at Shakespeare Theater Company in DC. He is an AMDA professor and musical theater performance. He's the king of the sound bites of the t-shirts. Get your notebooks out. It's Kyle Taylor Parker.
Yes. We're back. Season 6. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. You always have the best nuggets for our contestants.
I hope I can keep it going. It's a lot of pressure.
Too much pressure for the T-shirt factory. Tell us what you're looking to see this year that you feel.
I'm looking for heart. I think that's what we need. Last season was passion. This season it's heart. You got to have heart.
There's a song about that somewhere in the musical theater canon. And last but certainly not least, she starred in every Broadway show you've ever seen. Hits like A Chorus Line, Annie, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. She recently starred in the LA revival of Reefer Madness and off-Broadway hilariously in Drag the Musical. She also happens to be an AMDA faculty member and alumna. It's J. Elaine Marcos.
I'm back. See, that's my back. I'm back.
J. Elaine Marcos. It's good to see you, my darling friend.
Good. Happy to be here.
How do you feel, since we've seen you last, that you have maybe, because this happens, right? When you are educators and mentors, as we all are, that you have aha moments yourself, that you go, this is something else new that I'm looking for. What do you feel like's come into your periphery for this season that you're looking for?
I feel like it's just, I'm looking for you. I know it sounds very, very simple, but when I see someone who is authentically themselves, we've pretty much said it. That's when the aha moments goes, I think I know who that person is. So you just got to be you.
Right. And that's where you get the stuff where you're like, I didn't even know I was looking for that.
Yes.
I didn't even know I wanted that. Yeah, that's fun. All right. Welcome, judges. You have your work cut out for you this season. Before we jump in, I want to mention that AMDA College of the Performing Arts is a proud sponsor of season 6. AMDA has campuses in New York City and Los Angeles. AMDA offers conservatory undergraduate, graduate, and extension programs in acting, musical theater, dance, and film, television arts, and more. Why don't you go and visit amda.edu and you can get more info. right, and be sure that you're following along today with Broadway World Stage Mag, which you can check out by scanning the QR code here. Judges, are you ready to meet this incredible top 15?
Bring it on.
Drum roll, please, in no particular order. First up, we have Keita Kawahara from New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, he's performing Gorgeous from the Apple Tree.
Look at this, look at that, look at these. Let me just feel me. Beautiful, glamorous, radiant, ravishing. Look at the hair, look at the shape, look everywhere. I am such a divine me. Every studio will sign me. My cup runneth over. Whoever saw such a complete wow. Nobody could say no to me now. No one is as gorgeous as I am.
Keita Kawahara. Smile on my face to get things going. Courtney Reed, I'm going to start with you. You are agog and aghast.
Oh my gosh, Keita, you have started off with a bang. I this is everything we've been looking for: the joy, authenticity. The voice was voicing Henny. You're a star, honestly. I'm like, are you going straight to the end? I have no notes for you. No notes.
Ooh, all right. Keita, congratulations on being in the top 15. Kyle Taylor Parker, thoughts for Keita?
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Thank you for that. I needed it. It was thrilling, and I agree. You are a star. You have all the stuff. Something to think about as you move forward. Find one moment in your song that surprises you, something unexpected, something you can discover. That will keep it alive, and it'll make it more fun for you.
All right, my friends. We're going to continue forward right away. Up next, we have from San Diego, California, Isabella Burer. Today, she's singing There Go I from Days of Wine and Roses. Sophisticated.
New York City and blinding snow. If I get lost there, well, there I go. If it's an iron fence, if it makes little sense, if it is too immense, I want it so. I always wanted so. Danger, triumph, make me cry. They make me feel it's not ideal, but there go
That is Isabella.
Wow.
I like to say baby Kelly O'Hara. All right.
Yeah.
Let's start with even the yellow. There was a nod there. There was a nod there to the piazza. J. Elaine Marcos. Let's start with you.
Oh my goodness, such a star, such ease, like absolute professionalism. The maturity is very incredible. That I'm surprised that the age that you're at. There's no doubt you have a beautiful voice. The dynamics are beautiful there. I'm wondering with this song, is it possible to be a little bit more terrible note, but messy? Because it sounds like you're discovering and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to do this. And then maybe at the end that you are going to do this. So maybe there could be more of a journey throughout it, but I'm not like incredible, Isabella. Incredible.
Let's take this over to Miss Courtney.
Yes. Okay, gorgeous. First of all, gorgeous, stunning. Oh my gosh. Like I could just look at you forever. Your self-tape setup is fierce, okay? It's all perfect. My note for you, I I was having a harder time hearing your voice over the accompaniment. And so I'm wondering if you could just place the accompaniment somewhere farther behind you so your voice is sort of center stage. But that's my only note for you. Stunning, gorgeous, darling.
Well done. All right. Next up, we move on into the top 15. We have Rowan Weeramantry from Berkeley, California. And today, Rowan will be singing Giants in the Sky from Into the Woods.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you've left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. Know things now that you've never known before. Not till the sky.
All right, Rowan Weeramantry giving us some Giants in the Sky goodness. Let's take it to KTP for some.
So great. So great. Thank you for singing the song. I love it every time I hear it. I think with a song like this, in a self-tape, you're allowed to have a little more fun. Like we are always told in self-tape not to look straight at the camera, but there's some songs you can play with. And since there's so much atmosphere in this song, I recommend making the person you're speaking to us. And then the things you're seeing and remembering, like how you put the giant over here and, the world below can be down there, and you can always come back to us. I think it might unlock something within you, so you're not just in your room singing a fabulous song to the camera,
I like that. Miss Courtney Reed, let's get back to you here.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Rowan, I think you could just, just shake it off a little bit. Get a little bit more loose and feel just a little bit more centered in your body. I was just feeling like you were holding back a little bit, and I want to see a little bit more of you.
I like that. That's the theme, isn't it? It's all about let's see you. All right. Who is the next you in our top 15? And that you is Ava Greenberg. She's from Madison, Wisconsin. And today Ava is singing How to Return Home from Tales from the Bad Years. Take it away, Ava.
Be here, daughter, nothing's harder when nobody knows how to return home and how to survive. There's no written guidelines, how to go back, how to show up and unpack, how to show up, how to grow up. Take a breath. Take a silent breath. Hold in the change. Tell yourself you still live here. Take your bags upstairs. You still share a name, but you're not the same. You don't fight it. You don't hide it. It's a whole new game of how to return home. How to return home.
All right. That's a big voice. That's exciting. KTP, you're cheering.
Yes, because I wish those notes, honey, they're so effortless. You sound like a dream. What a vocalist. And your spirit is so beautiful. My only suggestion, it seems like your camera's a little bit not in line with your eye. I'm losing your eyes. The camera either is low or I think it needs to be brought higher so that your eyes are in the center of the camera so I can see all that great work. It just feels like it's underneath you. That's my only little thing. You sound like a dream.
That's great. Courtney.
Ava, your voice is it legitimately gave me chills like 3 times, and I felt it. It's so thrilling and so exciting. You just have such a gift. I'm wondering if we can add a little bit more storytelling in you're just so good. I want to see what you do next, but I want to see a little bit more storytelling. But that voice, Henny, it's okay.
As they say, the voice, it is voicing.
Voicing, yeah.
Voicing, Henny.
All right. Well, let's continue forward to our next top 15 finalist. We have JJ Batty from Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, they are going to sing Coming Out of My Shell from A Year with Frog and Toad. I love that tune. Take it away, JJ.
Get out the word, find me a witness, blow on a trumpet, ring a bell, bing, bang, boom, give me some room, I'm coming out of my shell. There were slugs who doubted me, I guess that made me nervous. I never even dared to dream of life in civil service. They said I wasn't fast enough, they said, hey, you're too gooey. But then I turned around and told them phooey. That's all hooey, I was nothing but goo under the surface. Then everything began to gel. Holy cow, look at me now. I'm coming out of my, yes I deliver. I'm coming out of my, I'm going postal. I'm coming out of my shell.
JJ Batty, repping Cincinnati, Ohio. Jay Elaine, talk to us about your feelings for JJ.
Oh, my feelings for JJ, beautiful. What a beautiful energy. And like this song is a great opportunity for you to show who you are. That being said, I kind of wanted to see, I feel like JJ, you have a little bit more to come out of that shell. Like kind of like when Keita was saying finding things that might be unexpected. So it seems well prepared, but maybe finding more unexpected things that you might do. That's what I'd say. But great job, JJ.
KTP.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. I agree. I think now it's all set. You are fabulous. Fabulous walks into the room with you. It's easy. You don't have to work at that. Let yourself discover things throughout the song. You know, it's the difference between walking into the room saying, I'm coming out of my shell, and then in the moment realizing, whoa, this thing is happening. And then that thought grows and grows and grows, all the many different ways that you are coming out of your shell. It'll make the song more fun too.
I love it. All right, we continue forward. We're going all the way to Denver, Colorado for our next top 15 finalist. We've got Maya Eisbart. Maya is singing, a little tune, Meadowlark from The Baker's Wife. Take it away, Maya.
And what can I do if finally, for the first time, the one I'm burning for returns the glow? If love is come at last, it's picked the worst time. Still, I know I've got to go. Fly away, meadowlark, fly away in the silver morning. If I stay, I'll growl and curse the dark. So it's off where the days won't bind me. I know I leave wounds behind me, but I won't let tomorrow find me back this way. Fly away.
All right, Maya Eisbart with the Meadowlark of it all. Courtney Reed, you look dreamy. What's on your mind?
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, stunning. The voice. Oh my gosh. These kids are so incredibly talented. I can't believe it. You're beautiful. You're stunning. A couple of little things. I mean, actually just one really little thing. Turn down your ring light like 2 clicks, because it was giving, like, it was blowing your face out a little bit, and for some reason I was like really distracted by that. I was like, I want to see more of your like natural face. But other than that, I mean, it was beautiful. It was really nice storytelling and a gorgeous voice. Just 2 clicks down.
I love it. Jay Lane, your thoughts?
Beautiful voice. There's no doubt about that. Is it possible? Like, I love the focus, but is it possible to? And this is a silly note, but it's okay to focus there, but maybe relax the focus a little bit. Again, it's those things that I'm focusing on, not your voice, because your voice is fantastic. Now it's the little things, it's the little clicks. So just being a little bit more free with where your focus is. I know it's a tiny bit.
It's great. It's great feedback. All right. Let's meet our next top 15 finalists. We've got Charlie Kahler from Newark, Delaware, and Charlie is singing Thin Air from Amelie. Oh, Amelie.
Sent me a photo I recognize. The frame tries to hide you, just like a disguise. But I know that face from the look in your eyes. So I'm reaching out to you. You left me a riddle I don't understand. So I slip slips of paper into every hand. And no, I'm not asking to come see my band. No, I'm reaching out to you, reaching out to you. So who are you now, if all you have is thin air around you?
All right, Charlie. Let's hear what KTP has to say.
Lovely. I love your acting. I love your use of the air before the song started. You didn't just kind of wait and then begin. You were completely activated. Something that I would like to help you with is, I feel like sometimes in self-tapes we push past the camera because there's no one in the room with us. Whereas like if you were in an audition room, I think the performance might be easier. All I'm trying to say is this. Imagine the person you're singing to is on the same side of the camera as you, as opposed to being behind the camera, especially with an intimate song like this. I think it will make a lot of the emotional stuff more natural.
Work.
You just blew my mind. I never thought about that. Thank God I'm not doing self-tapes. Courtney Reed.
Yes, Hayden, you better spit that knowledge, okay? Yeah, you know, I feel exactly the same. That was an amazing note. Wow. Your music was a little bit too loud for me, and I think that would also help because I think it felt like you're maybe pushing past the sound. And I think just really, I want to see a little bit more of like the authentic you. I could feel you holding back a little bit, and it felt a little bit more stiff. And I think that you're inside of there, and I want you to let that out.
All right, that's a great job, Charlie Kahler from Newark, Delaware. Onward we go into the top 15. We welcome Matthew Molina from Greensville, South Carolina. He's taking on Mike Petersburg from Anastasia.
We can do what we're told, we can go where we're led, but I learned from my father to see what's ahead. Nothing here to hold me, knowing that I know. Funny how a boy can grow. Funny when a city tells you when it's time to go. Boils down to there are some who have walls, yet
Matthew Molina. I'll tell you what I enjoy at the end of a big rousing number is a well-placed that. I like a button. Jaylen,
Yes.
you like a button like I do?
Oh, I love that button, a zipper and everything. I loved it. So great presence, really strong vocals. There was one moment where I feel like the accompaniment was a little louder than you, but I mean, you have incredible, powerful vocals. Again, this is one of those things where it seems very well prepared. Now I want it to be, what is that, when you, I'm forgetting the word. I was like Williamsburg, or I was like Petersburg. You know, the Berg. Once you say that, what does that mean to you? Because right now it feels like it's the word as opposed to, what is that? So find that for yourself.
That's great advice. I'll go to you, Courtney Reed.
Matthew, what you have on your side is you're so adorable and so likable. You pop on screen and you're so likable. I agree with Jaylen. I think I just want to see maybe more something, your intention a little bit more specific. And there were a couple of moments where I could tell that you were sort of thinking about the notes versus storytelling. And I think what happens is when you storytell, thinking about the notes will follow. So that is my note for you.
It's a good note.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, after competing last season, we have a return competitor, Lillian Duncan Bashino from Argyle, Texas, singing Gotta Get Out from Ordinary Days. Welcome back, Lillian.
I just want to tell him that I'm lost and that I'm frightened, but something's there that smothers all the words I want to say. So how can I be what makes him happy when I can't even make a promise that I will stay? I've gotten used to keeping all this space between us, and when he looks right at me, I just want to run away. So I gotta get out. Yes, the only thing to do is to get myself out and accept the fact we're through. We won't get that far staying where we are. Oh my gosh, stop the car! I gotta get out!
Lillian Duncan Bashino from Argyle, Texas. Welcome back, Lillian. That is not a high schooler's voice. There's no way.
What?
Gracious. Oh my gosh. Kyle, KTP.
So lovely, so great. I love how you had a whole journey in that cut. In the ending, it was really great. I really love that. One thought for you as you continue in your work. Leave no question unasked. It's like an easy way to activate yourself into what you're doing. There's a question mark, really ask the question. Are you asking the universe? Are you really asking yourself? I think like in the second line you have a question. That might just kick it up a bit.
Yeah. My question is to you, Courtney. What do you have?
This is really a testament to like never giving up. Like you don't just because you were here last year and maybe you didn't make it. It's like, no, just keep going, keep trying. I'm so inspired by that. In this business where you can so easily give up. Thank you so much for trying this again, because I'm really so impressed with this tape. I mean, it was absolutely nearly perfect. And so may you all see this as an example of just like never giving up and just keep going and going and going, because you're a star.
Oh my gosh. I'm inspired to take us into the second half of our top 15. We're about halfway through. Taking us into that second half is Ryan Sawyer Robbins from Bethesda, Maryland, and he is singing I Will Hear from the Glorious Ones.
I say we yearn to leave something that lasts and be known for what little we've done. All that I have are my skill and my name and this chance to make both of them known. This is my key to the portal, how I can leave something immortal, something that time cannot make disappear, something to say. I was here.
Ryan Sawyer Robbins. That's a great tune. We don't hear that tune often enough. And just as a personal note, I walk my dogs on the same hill that Mark Kudish does. All right. Which that's for the cast album geeks out there. All right, KTP, what do you got for Ryan?
I think great job, beautiful voice. Trust it. Trust yourself. And I always, especially with a song like this, end triumphantly, you know? I feel like you were like holding back just a little bit, and maybe it's because you were like trying to stay in the emotional moment of it all. Surrender, give it to us, you know, let us have that release.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a big ending. Jay Elaine Marcos, what are your thoughts?
You are so talented. You are very talented. You are absolutely like there's no doubt you spent a lot of time and training, and I can see that. Now we need to let it go because it's there. And raise the stakes emotionally a little bit. Mess it up. You can't mess it up. Like you mess it up, but you can't mess it up.
Yeah.
I like it.
Love it.
All right. Next up, we've got Neve Juday, hailing from Milton, Georgia. She's singing a part of that for the last 5 years.
True, but there's no question, there's no doubt. I said I'd stick it out and follow through. And when I do, then he smiles, and nothing else makes sense while he invents a world that's passing by. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that.
All right, Neve Juday from Milton, Georgia. Let's see, Courtney Reed, what are your thoughts for Neve?
Neve, you're stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. The voice sounds like a pre-record. I was like, hello? It's gorgeous. You have everything that it takes to be a star. I think you could afford to be a little more sloppy. I think it's very like, you're very put together, you're very stunning, whatever. I think let us see a little bit more of your sloppy, vulnerable side. You don't have to be so perfect. Does that make sense? Yeah.
You like that. Jay Elaine, do you want to piggyback on that?
Yeah, I think also maybe during the longer notes, I felt like there was no subtext on top of it because you were holding the note. And from my end, just to be fully transparent, I was thinking, oh, good, you're holding the note. But I want to be, oh, she's feeling this, as opposed to, oh, she has great breath support or something like that. So make sure you have subtext on all those notes, and in between, make sure we have that subtext.
Excellent. But what breath support? Wowza.
I know.
All right. Next, yeah, forever and ever. Scout Hoppus is next in the top 15. Scout is from Cardiff by the Sea, California, and she is singing Smile Away from My Heart Says Go.
I've got my hand on a needle and a thread, 'cause only when I'm sewing can I clear my head. I have learned to close them out. I've learned to push away, 'cause I don't have the answers, don't have the words to say. 'Cause I don't know where the wind is blowing, I don't know where the sun will set, I don't know where the hell but I just keep smiling. Just pretend that everything is fine. I'm alright, won't let them see me cry. Like mother, like daughter, like Frankenstein and monster, we push away the thing that gives us life. Love and forgiveness, we're too far gone, so we give our best to hide the guilt in our eyes. Just keep smiling, just pretend that everything's okay. Smile away, won't let them see the pain.
All right, that is Scout Hoppus, which is a great name for a marquee, if you ask me.
Yes.
Courtney Reed, what do you think?
Scout, I'm obsessed with your look, like your vibe, your look, your styling. You know, as the kids say, you're definitely not as the kids say, but you have your brand. Okay, it's very clear who you are from the get-go, from your look and your styling. I think it's perfect. That's kind of an element that it's kind of difficult to do, and you're doing it at such a young age. This is kind of a theme that I feel like with everyone. I think you just need to let loose a little bit. I feel like when you rehearse this song, it's probably different than it is than when the camera's on. You know, maybe do the version before you turn the camera on. Does that make sense? Yeah, just let loose and everyone can afford to be a little more sloppy.
I like that. KTP, talk to us.
Yes, I just wrote the same thing. You are so cool.
It's so
Backdrop,
cool.
the hair, the outfit, from the first second, I was like, wow. I used to be cool. You were so cool. Anyway, my own personal existential crisis. I think this is fabulous. I think what would take the work to the next level, could you just remember what is the reason, why are you singing this song? What has just happened that has made this song happen? Because all the pieces are in the right place, but I don't understand, you keep saying, just keep smiling. What is making that smile the most heroic thing you can do? What are you smiling in the face of? And that's something we can all use in our songs. Remember why we're singing. Musicals are not about perfect people. They're about people with problems and big courage and who are trying, so you can mess it all up. That's the big note for everyone.
Gosh, they're about people with big courage. Got it.
Learning so much.
I'm very old and I'm just now coming to these. Okay, great. Who is next, you ask? I hear you asking. Well, I've got the answer. It's Hayden Hooper, another marquee name from Collierville, Tennessee. Hayden Hooper will be singing The Games I Play from Falsettos.
It's tough, my friend. Love's looking strong. Plaguing the music. It's a song that I've been waiting to hear for much too long. Years too long. It hurts not to love him. It hurts when love fades. It's hard when part of him is off playing family charades. Ask me if I need him, get him out of my way. These are the games. These are the games. These are the only games I play.
Hayden Hooper, for The Games I Play. Jay Lane, you're clapping.
Oh, I like those games. Good games. Good. This Olympics, you did Olympics. That was fantastic. Now this is really picky, but in the very beginning, I kind of felt like, what is the thing that you're reacting off of? Because you got into it. There's no doubt. Once you got into it, you were in it and you delivered. But it's kind of now very picky in that those first 3 or 4 seconds, when we're just standing there, something needs to activate us and make me watch the rest. Because what happens if I didn't continue to watch and I saw the first 3 and I was like, maybe I'll scroll. Not that I would, but that's what happens with casting. Sometimes they'll just scroll. So just make sure in the very beginning, get me, but you got me. I love this game.
I love this game. I think we're all winners at this game. I'll throw it to you, Courtney.
Stunning, honestly, that everyone is so ridiculously talented. What I will say is I think almost in every song you can bring a little bit more joy. Even if it's a sad song, there's always moments of joy that you long for or hope. So I wanted to see like a touch of that.
That's powerful. Big courage and joy. All right, my friends, can you believe this? There's only 2 spots left in our big top 15.
Oh my goodness.
One of them is Allie Romano Dailey from Lincoln, California. And today she'll be singing For Better or Worse from The Great Gatsby.
Oh, wow.
A melody drifting across the bay, a song of a summer from long ago, a chorus that amplifies every last compromise. What good comes from knowing that he survived? What good comes from knowing what he became? To know there's an open door where there wasn't one before, and I wonder what he'd do if I walk through.
That's Allie Romano Dailey handling an ooh vowel like a champ is what I say.
Correct.
What do you think?
Fabulous. You had me in the first beat. Like, truly, the first line of the song, I was sold. And I think that's like all of us yearn for. That's a good self-tape. Like, if you can get us first, you also got us an instrumental, which is fabulous, connected, and then the first line. If I could give you anything to think about, you've got a few questions in there. Really ask them to yourself, but that's just going to take it even more. It's nuanced to the next level. Great job.
Yes.
Courtney.
This is what I was saying that I was looking for. It was giving authentic, very relaxed, sort of like locked in. It's just what Jaylene was saying. Like you got to get them in the first 3 seconds, and you had us in those first 3 seconds. And the whole time, tell me if I'm wrong, I was like, it's giving a young Natalie Portman.
Oh yeah.
Like when Natalie Portman was like a young, very young actress back in the day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just felt so like, you're a star, okay, Henny? Star. I can't wait to see what you do.
Well done,
Young
Henny.
Natalie Portman is out and living, okay?
And she's belting this time.
She's belting for the gods.
And the final spot in our top 15. Oh my gosh. Congratulations going out to Chase Boertje from Carlsbad, California. Chase will be singing Belong to Someone from the Lost Boys.
Oh.
I want a love that can slow down time, that lasts forever, that never dies. I want to belong to someone who can take my heart home, home where I don't always feel alone. I want to belong to someone who is always near me, someone who really hears me, someone who can save me from me. I want to belong to someone.
All right, welcome to this top 15 to Chase. All right, Jaylene, you seem moved.
Yeah, I want to belong to somebody too, but this is not the time to talk about it. I'm trying not to
Isn't it?
project. I'm not.
Isn't
While
it
we're
great?
here, everybody.
Dylan?
While we're here.
Safe space.
Well, I have this platform. My name, no. Such a beautiful, what I loved about this was there is the joy. You saw the joy. But now I want to do the opposite, which is, can you now show, could you tell me, I wasn't too sure who you're talking to. Are you talking to the love of your life? Or are you talking to a friend who you're like, hey, this is how I feel? Because I think if you're talking to the person that you actually love and you're scared, it might be harder to say this. So decide who you're talking to, because I wasn't too sure.
I like that. All right. Final thoughts here, KTP. We'll go to you.
I literally wrote nothing down because I was just so entranced. I loved it. I think this is a good example of a lot of things we were talking about earlier today. Speaking to the person as though they're on this side of the camera, not on that side. They weren't pushing, and that really made me lean in. Really good work. I love what Jay Elaine was saying. Everyone can learn from that. It's called playing against tone. So if the song sounds like it's a really happy song, we have to find what's the corner where the conflict exists. If the song is a really sad song, what is the corner that like makes it sad? Because it's like, oh, I thought we were going to go to Rome, but we broke up. That kind of a thing.
I have one tiny note too for Chase that I think would have really helped is I think if you would have cropped in, the 3/4 is tough because I'm noticing that you're not moving, which is actually great. Most of the time I'm giving notes about stop using your hand, stop indicating and feel, which I felt like you were feeling, but I felt like so much was stagnant here down that if you were just to cut from here up, I wouldn't have been distracted by that. So I think next time crop in a little bit more. But
That's great. That's great. And listen, you better wear a leather jacket if you're singing from the Lost Boys. That's
okay.
Right. Dress for the world you want to see. All right, congratulations to our top 15, but we are not done yet, my friends. In a minute, our judges will take a look at our 3 awesome almosts and give one contestant a chance to move on to the next round. That is your power, judges. But first, it's time to learn a little bit more about one of our sponsors, Music Theater International. MTI is one of the world's leading licensing agencies, granting schools from around the world the rights to perform the greatest selections of musicals from Broadway and beyond. From new acquisitions like Maybe Happy Ending and new releases like Come From Away and Dear Evan Hansen, MTI has a musical for every type of performer and audience. And this part is important, my friends. For those of you who have made it into our top 15, the next round of competition is MTI Week. Your next performance will have to come from the MTI catalog of shows, so look out for an email from us with a list of songs that you can choose from. It's a great, big, enormous, huge, giant list. All right, judges, are you ready to meet these awesome almosts?
Yes.
These are contestants, once again, who came very, very close to cracking into our top 15 based on votes. Our judges are going to get the chance to put one of them through. We won't be offering feedback in between these performances, so let's get to the business. First up, for your consideration, judges, is Elle Levkovich from New York City singing What It Means to Be a Friend from 13.
And if your heart is always breaking and you want to run and hide, when your hope is gone, your friend is on your side. If someone moves around the corner and you want to show him you care, so you give him all your last month of vacation and all of the time you can spare, and then on the first day of
That's L. Levkovich for your consideration, judges. Next up in the Awesome Almost, we have Drew Brower from Chubbuck, Idaho, singing Dead Mom from Beetlejuice.
Hey mom, dead mom, I need a little help here. I'm probably talking to myself here, but dead mom, I gotta ask, are you really in the ground? 'Cause I feel you all around me. Are you here, dead mom, dead mom? 'Cause daddy's in denial, daddy doesn't wanna feel. He wants me to smile and clap like a performing seal. Ignored it for a while, but daddy's lost his mind for real. Mama, won't you send a sign? I'm running out of hope and time. A plague of mice, a lightning strike, or drop a nuclear bomb. No more playing daddy's game. I'll go insane if things don't change. Whatever it takes to make him say our name, dead mom.
Drew Brower from Chubbuck, Idaho, with some options I've never heard before. All right. And lastly, we have Sana Aurora from Fremont, California, singing Woman Is from Lempicka.
Painting is not a woman or a war horse or a glittering sky. A painting is canvas, pigment, plan and design, always design. Every minute design. Teach me to live, teach me to breathe, teach me to see. No question, no hesitation. Kiss me. I want to feel your soft lips, your sharp teeth, feel your nails in my flesh, your light, your color, your pulse, your sweat, your speed, your muscle, your flesh, your skin, your bone, your shadow, your breath, your blood, your mouth, your cry, shattered, your heartbeat, your heartbeat, your heartbeat, your heartbeat, your heartbeat.
All right. Sana Aurora singing Woman Is from Lempicka. It's a big song. Judges, you have a lot to talk about. And my friends, when we come back, our judges will share who they have decided to move forward into our competition. Stay tuned.
At Atlantic, our aim is singular: to empower simple and honest storytelling that fosters greater understanding of our shared world. At our world-renowned Atlantic Acting School, we empower aspiring actors to fulfill their dreams. Our flagship conservatory program, NYU Tisch Studio, and many programs for kids and teens offer unparalleled training in practical aesthetics, Atlantic's technique, providing thousands of students with technical, creative, and personal rigor, and a lifelong community that fuels success beyond our doors. Alumni have gone on to prolific careers in theater, TV, and film. And our Create Your Own Work philosophy has launched dozens of budding theater companies that continue to create genre-defying work today. No matter their age or experience, our students learn to break through their creative comfort zones in service of bringing essential human stories to life. And we're just getting started.
We are back, and our judges have had a tough conversation. There was a debate that went on here, but a decision has been made, as decisions must be. Kyle, Taylor, Parker, we'll leave it to you to let us know who's going to move forward in this competition.
Drew Brower will be moving forward in the competition. We are so excited. I'm excited to give you the news. Congratulations, congratulations. We love your tape. Everyone was fabulous this week. The end of your song just bowled us over. So here's our challenge for you next week. This doesn't mean vocally intensely, but at the beginning of the song, just connect a bit more and grab us in that first 3 seconds. Who are you speaking to? What do you want? And if you can bring your framing just a little further back, because the theater happens in the big space, right? I want to see if you can reach us from just a little bit further away. Great job.
Awesome. And I will say all of our judges loved those 3 awesome almost. So congratulations to everyone who made it into our top now 16. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to take a slight pause next week to celebrate Thanksgiving, but we will be back in 2 weeks' time on Friday, December 5th at 7 p.m. to announce to y'all who is making it into our top 10. Be sure that you're following Broadway World on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to see what the next round of voting comes up and opens up to the public. That is you. That voting will open up on December 1st. Thank you very much, judges. Thank you to everyone who submitted a tape, and congratulations. We will see you next time. Good night.